A remake of a beloved classic and an odd sci-fi film are available for viewing this weekend. And here to review Father of the Bride and Spiderhead are film critics Pam Powell and Chuck Kaplinski. Okay, first up I see it's Father of the Bride. I'm so nervous for this. It's like my all-time favorite movie, and I think it's really bold to do a remake, but I'll let you decide.
Well, take a nice deep breath.
Oh, no.
Everything is going to be okay.
Okay, good.
You know, generally, you should hold your breath on these remakes, because generally, you really shouldn't touch something. But believe it or not, this has been done 4 times already. So this is, I think everyone knows the Steve Martin and Diane Keaton version of this. Is from 1991. And they have remade this with Andy Garcia and Gloria Estefan as the parents, and they do a wonderful job. They bring it into the 21st century in 2022 and bring us some topical issues like culture, background, immigrants, and being able to hang on to those traditions, as well as what you think of as being traditional female and male roles. We see there the young girl, Sophia, who's come back from law school. She is the golden child. She's going to do everything for this family. Andy Garcia is Billy, the protective father, and Gloria Estefan is Ingrid, the very understanding mother. Unfortunately, the two of them are getting a divorce. Their marriage is crashing while they learn that their daughter is surprisingly getting married to this young boy from Mexico. The two families do not get along, and they are doing a crash wedding very, very quickly, not for the reasons that you're thinking about. And together they try and figure out, how can I let go of my little girl? How can I navigate my own marriage? And how can I make everybody happy? It's not possible. And that's, I think, what is the beautiful thing about this story, is that we really get some realities within this. And of course, Andy Garcia is wonderful in this role and brings some genuineness to the character. And then we have all these cultural issues, hanging on to those traditions and values from your background, yet, you know, assimilating into the American culture. You made a great point today that we're talking about on our podcast that we're recording, that it's a bit like In the Heights and being able to balance that. And I loved that analogy.
Do you think that's the reason for the remake, is to integrate more of that, what people are facing in this current day?
I think so, and I think it's taking a look at a classic movie and bringing it into today's society and world and what we're dealing with, what everyone is dealing with.
Yeah, and when you do that, then you don't mind the remake.
Right, exactly. Then it's okay to make that
fair.
movie.
Then I can enjoy both of them. I can have 2 favorites. All right, Chuck, tell me about Spiderhead.
Right, you're shaky. You got that smirk.
I'm nervous about it. I don't know. It's my
you like
type.
the Chris Hemsworth?
That's my favorite part about the movie so far.
That's Pam's favorite part of the movie, too.
So much so.
Mr. Hemsworth plays a mad scientist named Dr. Abstani. He doesn't seem to be mad. He's got the old Hemsworth charm and everything. He's got the boyish good looks. He's, you know, all shucks, but boy, this is not a nice guy. He runs a prison, but it's really a laboratory in which he injects drugs into prisoners who have voluntarily been there. There we see Miles Teller as Jeff, and he wants to see their reaction to these experimental drugs, and they alter your behavior very, very quickly. My favorite part is the guy who's hungry, and they give him a drug, and he eats, and he eats, and he eats until he throws up, and then he keeps eating. It's that kind of thing where you have no control over yourself at all. And these things start off rather innocuously, but of course then they become more and more nefarious as far as what the good doctor has these people do while under the influence. There you see the drug pack there that's attached to all of their backs. This is a really interesting film as far as what Pam was talking about during our podcast, another plug for that, talking about free will. And how when you lose that, what happens to you, and the danger of succumbing to a drug or anything that promises you a better life. Well, the only person who could make a better life is you, and making changes as far as that is concerned. I thought the film fell apart a little bit in the 3rd act. It becomes the standard action getaway type thing. But all in all, I like this one enough to recommend it. It is on Netflix starting tomorrow.
Right, and I disagreed with you on that one. I liked the 3rd act because it was about redemption and forgiveness.
Well, as you've always said, you think you're smarter than me, so okay.
And I am. What I think I know.
So you got something to say.
I do. For our final giveaway on WCIA, we are giving away 2 amazing prize baskets for Father of the Bride. Kirsten Ruby and Karen Myers, you will receive an amazing gift basket to enjoy while you watch Father of the Bride.
And tomorrow on the morning show, I will be reviewing Lightyear and a movie on Apple called Cha-Cha real smooth.
Cha-cha, real
We will
smooth.
talk about
I like
those
just saying that.
Friday. Yeah, it's fun. It's the funnest thing about movie. We'll talk about those tomorrow.
You know, got a lot of movies to watch this
Yes.
weekend. Both really good ones. I'm excited. I'm surprised by what you said about that, but it's going to make me watch it, so it's
All right.
good.
Let us know.
All right. For more reviews and witty banter, check out the Real Talk with Chuck and Pam YouTube channel for video reviews and segments, or go to their website for links to their weekly podcast.